on the environmental level that you mentioned before, it seems like it's a very dry area, but it has as you said, it has a very alive environment, and also there is like the marshland, which is like will it's just like below the project itself, which will be affected by the water being stopped, and that. What are the environmental impacts of the
in Iraq.
well, in both Kurdistan, Turkish Kurdistan and Iraq?
So the Tigris River in Turkish Kurdistan is still very natural, and it's one of the last big natural rivers. It would be destroyed. We don't know how many plants and animals will disappear or will be limited in its life, but many. We cannot give any really figures because there are no really investigations in this area. We don't know much. There are many endemic species, but we don't know how many. It's all very difficult to say. And this is one big problem, that a big biodiversity of this river will disappear, and will change the animals in the river. If you have a lake, it's an artificial lake, almost no fishes can survive. And these will also disappear if the water quality will be bad. It is expected because of the increasing industrial agriculture and the growing cities. This is a crucial issue, and the quality of the water will be bad in the dam reservoir, also directly downstream of the dam. In general, we know that the dams have also impacts on the downstream region, on the whole ecosystem of the river. This is the first, the quality of water which is released will change the temperature, oxygen level, and so issues like this. And then around the dam reservoir, the local climate will change. It's a dry area, but if the dam is built, it will become more humid. Some plants can disappear. We don't know actually the impacts through the change of the local climate. It has happened with the Euphrates River that the climate has changed.
Okay.
Change has impacts on the species and also on the agriculture. The local climate change. So in some regions we have less grape production. Less grape production, for example. Another issue is health issue. If you have the dams are used for electricity and irrigation, and the water level changed very often, and that means that many areas are, let's say, they became open, free, and they are not covered by water anymore, and this is a basis for insects, and if the water quality is bad, this can deteriorate the situation, and diseases like malaria and typhus can come back to this region. These diseases have disappeared some 30-40 years ago. Now they can come back. Okay. This has happened with the Euphrates River too, so we have the experience from there. This is another issue, though. Several 100,000 people will have a higher threat. Will have a higher threat if this dam reservoir will be built. On Iraq, the impacts are like this. They will have much less water. So the shrinking of the river system, they have much less water, which will be in worse water quality. If you have the same inputs and less water, quality is bad, and the water quality of the dam reservoir in Turkish Kurdistan will be worsened, and then these issues will all lead to a decrease of water quality and water quantity. So the ecosystems will suffer, especially the marshlands.
Downstream.
In the marshlands you need a lot of water. They have many natural channels, and hundreds of channels, and it is diverted in a very fantastic system, and there live many million people, some million people, and they will disappear. You know, Saddam Hussein has destroyed the marshlands because there live Shia Arabs, and they were oppositional, but after 2003 they have restored a lot important part of the marshlands. Now the Ilısu Dam is a new threat to these marshlands, to the livelihoods of many people, and also to the ecosystem there. And yes, these are the impacts for all Iraq, but in marshland it's will be very dramatic.